Hey everybody, Rob Ferretti here at the New York International Auto Show. I usually display here. This year I'm not, so I came as press. And what am I going to do? I'm going to show you all the stuff that you should be spending your money on if you have it to spend, or the stuff that you should be thinking about spending your money on if you don't have it to spend, and weed out all the other shit that you have to watch on the networks. Let's go for a walk. All right, behind me is BMW. You would expect something cool out of BMW. There really isn't anything that makes my, no. Let's go check out the NSX, which I'm going to call it the longest new car reveal in history. It's a car they've been hinting at for years. As an NSX owner, I'm not going to rush to buy this thing. I don't think that the $160,000 price point is worth it. I don't know. It sort of looks like a Cadillac from, I don't know, whatever. There's better cars to buy for 160 grand. This must be Alfa Romeo because the girls at Alfa Romeo were hot. Everybody said you got to check out the girls at Alfa Romeo. Couldn't give a rat's ass about the cars, but beautiful women. Can't go wrong. Let's go to Mercedes. Oh, wait, let's not go to Mercedes yet. Apparently they have more than two girls. There's like 4 of them. Let's go pretend we care about the Alfa Romeos. This one's yellow. Who cares? Did you frame it well? Does everyone know what I'm going towards? Great. All right. Let's go over to Mercedes over here. Things. This is the Mercedes AMG GT, whatever the hell it's called. But this is like the replacement for the SLS. Cool car, doors go up, price point's right. It's right, I guess it competes sort of with a Porsche, but more so the Aston Martin, the V8, and this. I think it's a good looking car. I don't really like the color, but if you have the money and you want to buy a new car, it's not bad at $120,000. It makes good noises, the performance is there, and the doors go up. Can't really ask for anything more than that. Next. I would show you what's over here. Don't look yet. We'll come back to that. We're going to finish there because that's the best way to spend your money. But if you want to spend your money over there, you need a metric fuck ton of it. I am not, watch your step there, Ian. We don't have production insurance, you know you don't want to fall. I'm a big fan of Land Rover. If you're going to buy an SUV, buy a Land Rover. That's all I'm going to say about that, because they're the best driving cars. Over here are the Rolls Royces. They're a colossal waste of money. They're really, really nice, but it's really just spending money to prove you have it at that point in time. You get the equivalent quality in a Bentley, and even like the Mercedes S550 is probably the best bang for your luxury buck. The Rolls Royce is just saying like, fuck off, I'm rich. Porsche, we have the world premiere of the Boxster Spider. Check it out. Nobody really cares. The Boxster. The Boxster never became cool to me. The Boxster that you can go buy for $8,000, to me, I would hold off. Now, Porsche, if they have it, which they don't have anything cool. I was expecting maybe a 918, no 918. I was expecting a GT3 RS, no GT3 RS. Don't even look at the Porsche booth if you come to the show. I promise, it's not worth checking out. If I give you my thoughts on Aston Martin, they make good-looking cars that I would get them in stick shift. I wouldn't get them in the paddle shift. The Aston Martin performance has never really wowed me. They make good-looking cars, good-sounding cars. Matt Farah has a Vanquish, which he's just sent over to England to switch over to a 6-speed. That, I think, is a way to go. They make the Vantage S, which for $100,000, you can't really go wrong, but the problem is those cars still depreciate fairly heavily. You can get an Aston Martin in the 40s, and that's probably the way I'd go. You get a V8 Vantage, 07, 08, $45,000, $50,000. I think that's a good car. I don't think the price is going to move from there very much. They do make good-looking cars, good-sounding cars, and you can pretend you're James Bond everywhere you go and listen to every James Bond joke you ever heard. But worth trying out. Oh, wait. Cream soda. See, and like and you get sucked in by places like Kia because they're giving away cream soda. I love cream soda. Thank you. Dr. Brown, and you know who's shooting the video today? Ian Brown, just with an E, Brownie, that's you. All right, this is the first time I'm seeing one of these in person, and it's very cool looking, I admit. I 100% admit it. The last Ford GT was awesome. I had a lot of great memories in that car. If the rumors are true and this car is actually $400,000, God bless them. I'm not buying one, but they've got me at $225,000, $250,000. And as you know from the cars I own, I don't spend that much money on a car. I would for this, because I think that is a very, very good looking car. And that's not even the color I would get, but $400,000, keep it. All right, so if you want to see more from the show, check out my Instagram account at Rob Ferretti as I spin around in a, whoa, that's actually pretty buggy. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but she looks to be having much more fun than I am. It's tough to go from the Ford GT to this, because I thought this was a very sharp looking car, but now when you look at the Ford GT and then look at this looks like a much cheaper car, which it is. This is the Toyota Super Concept, also in, which I think it's fairly close to the production version, also in a very shitty color. I don't think very many people are going to buy them in gray, but worth checking out, and I think attainable. If Toyota's smart, it'll be a $60,000 to $80,000 car. That's what you should price it at. More stuff over here. And probably the most anticipated reveal of the show, the McLaren 570S. I was going to check this out at the reveal the other day. I was invited from buying the 12C. It was 1 to 4. I showed up at 3 and they were done. So I missed out on the sneak preview, but I do get to see it here with everybody else in the world. It's cool. I'm petrified as to what it's going to do to the value of my 12C, which already lost $100,000. But it's really hard to argue with the price point. The exotic look of this and the performance of McLaren, which you always know is going to be good, is great when you're talking about the direct competitors, which is the Audi R8 and the like Porsche Turbo. So if I were to pick, this is the car of the show. It's the most attainable. It's lower than the Huracan by $100,000. Lower than Ferrari's not even here. Ferrari never comes to the New York Auto Show. They'll post something about that on their Twitter. But the McLaren 570S wins the show as far as attainable, best use of money, and virtually anyone who's got a budget for a car can go out and lease one of these and have a great time, and then you don't have to worry about the resale value. Let's go check out the stuff I've been saving. All right, so if you really have money to spend, you got to head over to the Manhattan Motor Cars booth at the show. Here we have the Koenigsegg Agera, which you can't even buy because there's a wait list on the cars that he's already sold. This one belongs to a guy in California. This is actually the exact car I saw when I was at the factory driving the other one. And, oh, look, haha. This is a prototype Kia that nobody's seen yet, which I'm going to do a separate video on. But this is 40 carats, black onyx, and what is this? This is platinum. Platinum is like what all the wrappers have. This key is 6 figures. I'm not going to give you the exact amount because I don't know it and it's a prototype, but it costs more than a current model Lamborghini, I'm sure. Over here, speaking of current model Lamborghinis, you have the Aventador, which is a brilliant car. This is a roadster. They sell between 500 and 550,000. It's pretty awesome. My friend just sold his because he was a little overwhelmed by it, but he's going to a 918, which is equally an awesome car. Obviously, Bugatti's finishing up their production run over here. The president of Bugatti was just here. This car, I mean, I've heard good things. The blue carbon fiber, I don't know. I'm a big fan of exposed blue carbon fiber. Good looking car, fast car. It's been out for a bunch of years. I don't know, not my money for the Veyron. I would own a Koenigsegg before I own a Veyron. And then obviously, let's say it's the attainable supercar, Lamborghini Huracan. This one is probably, I'm going to check the sticker price on it, which is upside down, but I'm thinking it's going to be about 270, 280, 287. So it's not even the Gallardo platform. Great car. It's of this lineup, it's the single most attainable car here. It's streetable, it's usable, it looks cool. It's a new Lamborghini. Stop over to the Manhattan Motor Cars booth if you want to see more of these cool cars. I think that wraps up the show for us. I mean, it's not going to top this. I mean, we checked out McLaren, we checked out, Aston, McLaren, Bentley. These are the cars, if you have the money and looking for the toys, these are the ones to get. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, because then you see my other new videos that come out. All right? Thanks for watching.